I want you to imagine this. Welcome to the Leaf Village. Because of its many trees, it has given way to quite a few companies that produce wooden planks and sell it to the public. After a while though, 3 companies come out of the woodworks, as they would say, and become the forefront of production. These companies are Wood United, Plank Producers, and Oak Incorporated. These 3 businesses compete for the consumer's attention and try to increase their own traffic and profits. But one day, all 3 wood companies decide to meet in a secret location and discuss. But suddenly, they realize they can just unite and form what we're gonna learn about today, which is cartels. So welcome to another video on financial crime, and welcome to Cartels Explained through Minecraft. I hope you enjoy. So first, let's go back to the 3 wood companies to explain what a cartel is. A cartel is when independent businesses or individuals decide to restrict competition by working together to increase profits. When the big 3 wood companies were in competition with each other and not in a cartel, a few things occurred. 1. Each business had to keep their prices low so that consumers would go to their company instead of one of the others. 2. Each business needed to continue offering good quality wood, or else they risked losing their current clients to other options. And 3. Each business needed to stay on their toes and continue innovating. For example, developing better wood cutting machines so they could produce more than their competitors. All of these factors are both healthy for the consumers and healthy for the economy. When consumers have many independent options like this, they all get good quality products for a low price. Now say that the 3 wood companies team up and form a cartel. This wood cartel now can cooperate in many ways and hurt competition. They are basically forming one big co-op and ushering in a monopoly, just under the disguise of being multiple companies. From here, the wood cartel can do a few things. First, they can fix prices, which means that the wood companies all agree to set a specific emerald price on the product. That way they don't compete and they don't lower prices, leading to more profits for everybody. Consumers have no option but to buy the wood at a higher price, since all the producers are selling it higher. Second, they can also share markets, which means wood companies prop up their businesses at different regions, so that each of them don't compete with the other geographically, restricting the consumer's options on what they can buy. If a consumer lives in a specific region, they really only have one option. The last thing they can do is restrict their output. This means that they all agree to limit the amount of wood that they produce, so that they can create a sense of scarcity. This allows them to drive up prices while consumers don't have much of a choice but to buy at a higher price, since they think that wood at this point is just harder to come by. So a cartel is kind of the opposite of competition. It's anti-competition, which leads to increases in prices for the consumer, reduces the efficiency of the economy since they're lessening their own production, and reduces innovation, since they're all cooperating with each other and don't need to get more efficient. It's for these reasons that cartels are illegal in a lot of countries. Now that being said, many cartels have actually existed in the past, as it presents an effective way for the producers to increase their own profits at the expense of all their consumers. Some big examples were the OPEC oil cartel, where 12 major oil nations teamed up under the name OPEC, and they set quotas to limit their own oil production, allowing them to increase prices. Since these were all the major producers, the oil supply as a whole decreased, giving the world no choice but to buy it at a higher price. Another huge example are drug cartels, where drug lords who own the means to produce illicit substances collude with each other to control the supply for said substances. This increases their profits while jacking up the prices of the product. They have huge control over the drug trafficking system and can maintain the high prices. So I hope this short little video helped with what cartels are. One more clarification that I wanted to set is that cartels are actually a type of collusion. Where collusion is just an agreement between companies to limit competition, cartels are a much more formal agreement. So cartels are a type of collusion, but not all collusion leads to cartels. Anyways, I hope this helps, and best of luck with your studies, and bye bye.